I found these curlers. There's about 33 in here. Pretty sure I have between 99 and 97 locks, give or take. So we're going to attempt to do 3 locks at a time. Peace fam, it's the Flybo back with another Soft Life tutorial, and today we're exploring the art of the curl set. This is part 1. I have never used perm rods before to style my hair as a loose natural or a locked natural. So this will be interesting. Stay tuned. Before we get into today's tutorial, let's just get the elephant out of the room and talk about this scar. I was recently hurt at work, and even though it looks bad, it is healing. This video was taken almost 2 months ago, and the scar has faded so much, guys. Honestly, I'm fine. I started with freshly washed hair, sectioned it in half, then split the second half to start in the front. I applied Cantu mousse, retwisted the roots, and coiled 3 strands at a time around each perm rod. There was a learning curve, but it got quicker once I got the hang of it. After curling, I sat under the hood dryer briefly for about an hour, but I had errands to run, so I did what any girl in my position would do. I matched my outfit with the curlers and left out. I ended up keeping them in overnight. This is Judah's attempt to sneaking up on me, and though I could totally see him in the video, he was really upset he got caught. But don't worry, he does manage to eke by later in the video, so he was redeemed. I was excited by the tight curls from the first 2 shorter locks in the back, but my longer strands I could feel were still damp. Many curls didn't set as tightly as I imagined, but nevertheless, I chose to trust the process and keep going because at this point, what else was I going to do? If you've watched any of my other hair tutorials, you know that I usually forget a few sections anytime I take down one of these styles, and this time was no exception. I loved the volume from these curls, but there was very little order to them, and the more I tried to manage them, the more they fell apart. What a mess! My takeaway from these are that instead of curling up 3 at a time, I need to just do them individually because this was a fail. These are drunk, sloppy, they're too loose. I really think I need to hit them 1 roller at a time. So that means as painful as it was to sleep on these last night, it'll be even more painful. I can maybe go with a smaller curler. I'm bummed. I really wanted those to be cute. I've got this loose wave situation, which I don't hate, but it's honestly just like a tangled mess at the moment. I thought I could get a good set, and I probably could have if I could have left them in longer than 1 night. But I got stuff to do today, and I can't be walking around with curlers in my head forever, so stay tuned for part 2, y'all. We're gonna try this again. I don't know when. Give me a few days to get over the trauma of this fail, and we will attempt the perm rods again. I was so frustrated by my results, I decided to take it to Instagram and ask my community for help. Last night, I attempted a perm rod set. See this picture? Okay, on my freshly washed, wet locks. Just to let you know what I did, the locks were saturated, they're pretty wet. I thought that was gonna give me a nice curl. They're still damp though, so probably shouldn't have gone so wet. Also, I only had 33 perm rods, and I've got like 94 locks, so I had to do 3 locks per perm rod. Anybody, please help. Just send help. How can I get a fully defined bouncy perm rod set on these locks. They're long. I've seen people with longer locks get a really tight coil. So if you're locked, if you've done this before with the perm rods, please let me know down in the comments. Where did I go wrong? My folks did not let me down. Outside of the positive feedback and encouragement for the results I did achieve, I got some really helpful tips from my friends. Easy Breezy suggested more rods and a good setting lotion. OK Cachet recommended mousse and a tighter curl pattern with pipe cleaners. Sanjay suggested starting with dry locks. All solid tips, all tips I used in my next set.
The next day.
Here I am making a quick trip to Michael's for those pipe cleaners recommended by OK Cachet. This pack included 350 pieces, more than enough to wrap every single individual lock for up to 3 separate sets if I wanted to. You guys will not believe the results I achieved, but if you want to see them, you have to tune in for part 2. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, peace.